Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Right, as you've seen in the thumbnail, we're going to do a little video today. I just played the lads from council clubs, and Andy and Louis, and they were doing so many things that I used to do a few years ago. So I was like in my element trying to break 90. And now, obviously I'm trying to break 80, and if I have a round that's like 81, 82, 83 now, like I would consider that a pretty bad round. But going back a few years, obviously breaking 90 was the goal. So I'm going to let them hit shots, and by absolute no means I am a coach. I am definitely not a coach, but we're all on the same journey. We're all trying to get a lower handicap, and I feel like there's a few little things that I did wrong back then I wish I knew. So hopefully we're going to play 3 holes and let the boys hit their normal shot and then tell them what I've learned over the last few years and just see if it helps them, and hopefully they can break 90 every time. So let's go out through, Andy.
Driver. It's been going right all day.
Are you confident? So if it's been going right all day,
I won't give up with it.
Right.
I'm not.
I like that.
Yeah, I won't give up with it.
Right. Step back. Step back. Come here. That's where I am. Where's the fairway?
Oh, so I'm going over there, aren't I?
So why do you think you slice it? Because what you're going to do straight away is your eyes are going to look down the fairway, right down there. So
I'm going to try and twist it.
So there you're going to swing towards the fairway, and that ball is gone. Yeah. So let's just try. I know you slice it anyway, but try and like, this is one I've also with is alignment. So what I'd do is get your club, close your left eye, I'm guessing, right? So put the club so you can't see the ball, and point it bang in the middle of the fairway, right? Look down the club, and you'll pick a spot, which will probably be about just in front of that bit of mud. And now, look where I'm aiming.
Right, okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if I'm here and the fairway is down there, I'm going to swing back and I'm going to swing that way. That ball's then
Gone right still, but
yeah, but it'll just be tree line, I reckon. There. That's in play. So what happens if? Imagine you'd done that where you were aiming.
It's over there.
You got on that fairway.
Yeah.
And see how it's faded a little bit. But that's absolutely fine where you are.
That's nice. That is lovely. It's a great drive.
Right, so we've got 196 yards in, right? So this is where course management got to come in, because there's no way you could ever break 80 with no course management. You couldn't even break 90, because you're gonna end up just getting doubles. This took me years to a medicine, really. So you've got a 200-yard shot here in the rough, sitting down, right? That would be like a well-struck 4-iron for a pro. A 220 shot out of the rough, might get a flyer. So you've almost got to look and think, on here, there's my watch, look. So you've got to think, right, 198 yards, what leaves 100 yards in? So you hit a 100-yard shot or 105 shot. So at the minute, we're playing for your handicap. Yep. So the best advice I've got was like, look, you get a shot a hole, play to it, right? If you par it, you're going to par, over 18 holes, you're going to par 5, 6, 7. That's it. You're chipping away, do you know what I mean? But you've got to play to your hand. You can't get disappointed and think, I've got to par this, because that's like pro level. Yeah. You've got a handicap for a reason. So here, just want to hit a wedge, get it out, then we're going to get it on the green, 2-putt 5. Okay. Right? No hero shots, no nothing, I'm just going to get a 5, because you get a shot here, you get a shot every hole. Yeah. Play to it, use it. So we're out of the rough, back in the fairway, no hero shot. See, there's no pressure on it either. So you've both hit wicked straight shots, just taking the stress out of it.
Nope. Patted it.
It's all right. Come on, Andy. Things like that you can't help. It's almost like damage limitation. So we'll just try and get it on 2-putt. Stay right, don't go. It's not bad. You missed the green by 15 foot left. It's not. I was just off the green. If I was hitting this, I'd be hitting obviously a 56. It's uphill, so it's going to go higher. Yeah. So it'll actually go less distance. So you've actually got to hit it a little bit harder than you normally. But the problem is, my chips on flat would be like that kind of stance. Because on a hill, you've almost got to go with the hill. Yeah. So you've actually got to let all the weight go in your right foot. But by doing that, you can't have the ball where you'd normally do because you'll top it.
Yeah.
So you've almost got to like put the ball back of your stance. Do you know what I mean? And then have all the weight back because you're going to hit the ball first. And even that was a little bit thin. Do you know what I mean? So even the ball has to be even further back to catch the ball. You only have a practice swing and just see where you'd naturally hit the ground. On it like a bump and run by the green, perfect, but get them a little bit wider. And then the ball, what I just said, the ball's miles forward, so try and hit it. Try and hit the grass where you would hit naturally. So you hardly even hit the grass, did you?
No.
That was so you probably would have, and that would have thinned it. Yeah,
Thinned
that's
it,
where
yeah.
you get the top shots from,
Yeah.
because you're going to catch right at the top of the ball. So the ball almost want to be like,
Really, that far back?
yeah. Now
I'm
hit
moving my foot just to.
no. Now hit the ground next to that ball. You're still hitting in front of it, but so you hit the ball first because you'd be it. Do you know what I mean? Look at that. That's unbelievable.
Oh, that's better, wasn't it?
That connection and shot was in, like, that was perfect.
Bit more
But-
power on that.
But if you'd gone like, and that's just practice and distance control.
Yeah.
The actual shot was unbelievable.
Connection.
But if you'd gone like this, that ball forward and tried to go that swing, you can't not fall over. Now, the only two things I can possibly give you, because this is bunkers were my like.
Yeah.
How bad was that, Tom? If I got a bunker here in 2, this is a double bogey.
Really?
I'd take 4 or 5.
You're going to bump out.
It was ridiculous. So the best tip I can give you, which is in Dan Greaves' book, which obviously I've just been down to Dan, it's in a lot of things, is get a bit of sand, right, on the club.
Yeah.
And just get you a bit of light. If sand's on the club like that, open it slightly, but never start and then undo it. So almost like turn your club and then grip it already open.
Okay.
Don't start at that.
And then change.
And then that's when you'll start getting them you'll start shanking it. And so open the club, but imagine you had sand in your club. You want to be able to feel like you go back and throw that over your shoulder.
Okay.
That's the feel to, right, try and get some sand in your club now. You're de-lofting your club from like a 60. So by the time you actually get up and come back down, that 60 is like a wedge.
Okay.
Which is why so try and keep it on.
Happy with that.
Yeah.
So now we know what to do. We need to
But
go to.
that is just a practice and practice and practice. Actually, I read it in a book.
Can I see what that feels like?
Yeah. Throw over.
Nope.
So your sand fell off and you lean back.
Yeah.
So there's just a couple of things.
Oh, but that's thing with the sand now. So when I go to the driving range near me and I get in the bunker, I can spend as much time as I need now.
So just get sand
So
on.
I'm
honestly,
confident with the sand.
Yeah, get the sand on. Do it in slow motion. Throw the sand over your shoulder and then hit the ball.
Yeah.
And the more you can keep the sand on the front of your shoulder, if the sand falls off, you're going to thin it, you're going to whack it. And then the only other thing advice I give you is flare your foot out again and put like 70-30 weight on your front foot. For you, it's a good hole. So you've came to a hole. If it was their side, I would have said ignore the flag and just go for the middle of the green. Because the tee's actually in the right, that is your shot shape at the minute, which is 150.
I'd probably go, with the way this is looking, I'd probably go with a pitch.
What's a 150 club?
It's, honestly, the way it lies, sometimes it can be my 9, sometimes it can be my pitch. If
Right,
I go with my pitch,
go that
I've
then.
got to fully
Come
commit.
here. So you're saying it might be a pitch. So what's the danger short of that?
Bunker.
So you don't want to go in there, do you?
No.
So what's long?
A few trees.
You're not going to go that long, are you?
No.
You're not going to go like 170.
No.
So it's just grass that you can just chip back on, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm going to go 8.
Yeah. So and again on here, you got a choice where if you came here and aimed at that and you sliced it, you're down there.
Yeah.
So I'd rather you come to the left-hand side of the tee box, tee it up like there, and you could almost aim now. Is that your shot shape with your irons? Irons pretty alright.
It can pretty alright, to be fair. It can vary a bit.
You know, if this fades, you're good. If it goes straight, you're middle of the green. So you've took out all the what can happen. Do you know what I mean? There we go. It went straight. So you're middle of the green. It's fading a little bit. Good shot.
That's where he aimed, to be fair.
2-putt par.
Look at that. Now it's middle of the green. It's fading a little bit. It's all right. It's a 9-iron. So we cleared the bunker.
Just done. Just done.
So what would a pitching wedge have done?
Gone in.
Exactly.
I need to like aim at them trees, don't I?
Basically, yeah. So you're going to aim here, but don't like get intimidated by aiming there. You're not. I wouldn't say aim at the trees. I'd say aim at the tree line, because if it goes straight, you don't want to go straight in the trees, do you? Take your head cover off. I shouldn't have said that. There you go. So we aimed left, allowed for it. Get over the bunker. Get over it. Yeah.
Yep.
So over the bunker, you're on the
Stayed in play,
fairway.
hasn't it?
See how much I went that right, but we allowed for it.
Yeah.
So I know no one's saying go and fix your slice straight away, but at least you've got to try and use it. And this is the difference. I think people who, like, I've just played obviously a match against the lads, and the amount of times you were aiming down the middle or to the right,
Yeah. It was gone.
you lost your ball. How many tee shots? Do you know what I mean? 5,
Most
6.
of them, wasn't
They're doubles, if not trebles.
Yeah.
See, even though I know you hit a little bit of fat, right, which I'm not that bothered about, the way where it actually went and stuff, it's faded a tiny bit to the right, didn't it?
Yeah.
So obviously that stuff's lessons, but at the minute, all we're trying to do is minimise the damage. Even though you caught it fat, it's at least gone
Still
down
in
the middle. Do you know what I mean? So that's just a
Yeah.
strike thing. I'm not going to be here to teach you how to hit a ball.
No.
Oh,
That's all right though, because you've gone a bit straight, or you've thinking, because you've aimed in the middle.
Got a bit of luck there.
Yeah, but you see what I mean about? I know you're thinking, but you aimed that way. You've actually drew it rather than faded it, but we're in play still. Oh! Look at that! Shot. Shot. Go on. Sit. Sit.
Gonna roll off the back, but par 5. But I'm annoyed with that because I could have saved par there. There we go. Guys, got the bogey.
See, and that's your handicap, so that's all right. It's just thinking your way.
Oh.
Not your deal.
Guys, thank you. Not my day. God.
Don't try and break par, don't try and take on the hero shot, play to your handicap. But yeah, hope it helped, and see you soon.